supposed to be his mentor.
I mean, yeah, that's when
he is evolving.
So I was just saying I see Holyfield a lot. That's all I was trying to put.
Isn't that like a football player or something?
A boxer.
A boxer.
He the nigga that Mike Tyson bit his ear off.
Oh, shit.
He got his ear to the street.
Yeah.
He got
makes
his ear
sense.
to the street.
My boy Evan be knocking out these bars, baby.
I'm fucking dead.
Yes, sir. But it's festival weekend to Shy.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Big
Pitchfork
festival
weekend.
activity.
We recording on a Saturday because everybody was everywhere yesterday.
Everyone was everywhere yesterday. That's a fact.
For real, because I didn't even see Nate.
Yeah, I know. I wish I would have seen you at some point.
But the Rumble is this weekend at Cobra Lounge. They've been doing that shit for a long time now. I think it's probably the most anticipated hardcore event in Chicago. For
Absolutely.
Hell
Hands down.
yeah.
Yeah, and then directly across the street is Pitchfork Festival, which is their 19th year running this shit. It's almost 20 years old, for real. Next year gonna be the 20th. They gotta have somebody nice for the 20th.
Nah, for real.
They better bring out Ursha or somebody.
Yeah, that would be fucking sick. That would be fucking sick. They had, well, it's not the same anymore, but they had kills.
Hell yeah. So
They had kills there.
yeah, that was crazy for real.
That was crazy.
Yo, so yeah, Bailey and Evan was at the Rumble,
I was there too.
and Nate was at the Rumble. I was at Pitchfork.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Who'd you see?
I saw Yeji when I first saw her. She was fire. That's what I wanted to see Yeji real bad. I seen her a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
She was on her little club shit. That shit was jumping for real. I was nice and drunk too. That shit was fire. And then I was kind of like bouncing around. We saw who else did we see? Black Pumas at the end. And then I saw a little bit of 100 Gex. I was just moving around because I really didn't even know nobody this year that was up there.
Yeah.
But like,
We were
and J. Paul.
Who's that?
Shit, they were fire though.
Bro, I thought J. Paul was literally like, you know that one song "Dreams Money Can Buy" by Drake.
Yeah.
So that's a real like, and it's got that "Don't fuck with me."
Yeah.
I thought that's who did the original song.
Is it?
I don't know. I might be making that up in my head, but that's what I thought when I saw.
I'm about to look it up.
But Revolution is sponsoring Pitchfork this year, so we were bouncing back and forth between the Rumble.
Oh, I didn't know that's how y'all got
and
laid.
Pitchfork.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Good.
that shit was insane. Everyone was like, and we rode our
Oh
bikes.
yeah, it
too.
is. It is.
It is? Okay, wow. Yeah, that was a shot in the dark for real. But when we were at Pitchfork, I had to look at the little koozie that has the lineup on it. Billy Woods and Kenny Siegel, that shit was so fire. And you want to talk about finding new artists and bands and stuff? That was exactly that.
Is that who we was watching on the blue stage yesterday? Right before I left.
I don't think so, because this was our first time stepping into Pitchfork just to get our shit.
Oh, okay.
When we first went out there yesterday.
Okay.
And we were trying to go to the Rumble, but I was like, wait, he sounds so fire. It sounded like it was given like Earl or something. But this nigga was
that's
older.
right when we got there. Yeah. I didn't know who that was. I know exactly
that
who
shit was so fire. So I'm going to be checking more of their music out because I don't know who is who. Billy Woods and Kenny Siegel. I think Kenny Siegel, there was somebody playing like a sampler thing. And then there was a
MPC or
rapper.
some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine. I'm going to give me an MPC.
Yeah, I was saying earlier that cool thing about Pitchfork is like, you know when they drop these like lineups or whatever, it's always like, who are these people? But like, I have some friends that usually go or usually work it, and they're always like, yeah, it looks like that, but like, they always say like, I always find someone that I get into. You know what I mean?
Hell
Yeah, low key.
That so.
And that's what, and you were saying, that's what festivals were, that's what that shit
that
used
is
to
what
really
it's
be
for,
about. Yeah.
Low key, yeah. That's how I knew I was getting old for real. Because I was sitting there, man, ain't nobody on here, man. I was like, that's because I'm old. I'm not posted. Like, when I was a kid, I would know them people.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? But, every time we go, we have fun. I had fun last year, and I didn't like the line up at first.
Yeah, exactly. Same.
Yeah. Yeah, G. We had, right after we left, y'all, we like went to go grab something to eat or whatever. And one of the homies from Reed's was up there. He was calling about it. He was like, Perry, he was working at the Greek spot. He was like, y'all, what y'all want, man? Looked at those some fries. Kelly got a salad. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was smooth. I was like, look, when you post it, when you give to the scene, when you an active member in the scene, shit that's supposed to happen to you gonna happen to you for real. We walked in there, shout out my boy Gavin. We seen Gavin when he first walked in.
Mr. Pitchfork himself.
You know what I'm saying? we walked in, seen hella people for real. And I was like, the love. We saw the people from the Emo podcast, from the Emo Social Club podcast. We watched Yeji with them for real. But like, I was like, yeah, you show love to the scene. The scene gonna show love back. It don't matter if I got the tickets from Pitchfork or we got them from somewhere else or like, you know what I'm saying? I was there to experience it out, and love was shown for real.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what
relatable
it's all about,
for sure.
Man. Yeah, summertime chai, baby. Everyone's outside, you know.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I was like, it's gonna work out for it. Everything gonna work out like it's supposed to work out. See how Homer look on the screen? That's how I was walking around.
That's how I felt too. I had a little bag of goldfish with me, so yeah, that was me.
He on the screen opening a beer with a bag of food. That's how I was walking around yesterday. It was great.
Oh yeah.
The Rumble was smooth yesterday.
Yeah, dude. Sure. Oh my gosh.
Who did y'all see? Because I know you was bouncing around, baby.
We saw Gates of Hell, which was it Gates to Hell or Gates of Hell? Gates to Hell. Super good band.
Yeah, where are they?
That was my first. I don't know.
Okay.
But it was my first time hearing them. I've been hearing about them, but yeah, they were super good. We saw Hold My Own. Shout Hold My Own.
Yes, dude. Ooh, that was a new one for me. Oh my gosh, that shit was so hard. Ooh, I had chills from seeing that.
Yeah, they were so good.
Oh yeah.
We saw Frozen Soul.
Yeah, I was really sick. I couldn't see Frozen Soul.
Shout out to Frozen Soul.
Really good.
It's cool. I'm so proud of those fools. I grew up with those guys and like good friends.
Yeah, they got some of the best merch too. Like, I already knew the merch was gonna be hard because you always wear that hat. And that's one of the hardest hats.
They had the hat there too.
They did.
I spent too much money though.
But yeah, it was cool to see them. They and then I saw Weekend Nachos.
Fucking hate.
Damn, I love Weekend Nachos. I've seen them a few times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was my first time seeing them.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I seen Weekend Nachos hella times for real, yo.
Yeah.
The singer always got on so funny clothes. He be like True Religion and shit like that.
Dead.
But it was cool. It was cool to see like some. I mean, I don't like necessarily like love like fests like that, but I do like fests because I get to see everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The love, the overwhelming.
Yeah, the love was crazy.
The overwhelming love for real.
Just seeing all your peoples, all the folks be outside.
Also, it was crazy at Pitchfork to see everybody drinking a Cold Town, Whole Town.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out to Revolution Brewing. Because, you know, we've been drinking Cold Town for a solid year now. You know what I'm saying?
Probably more than
that. Before it even had a logo, we was just drinking it out of blank cans and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Before it even dropped, catch up.
And it's crazy to see, like, when Yeji was playing, she was like, everybody put their hands up. Everybody put their drink on. Man, Cold Town
That's
cans.
so sick.
I was like, damn.
I do love seeing it in the wild.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly what I was saying when I was at Pitchfork. I'm like, damn, there's even people you don't think drink beer.
Yeah.
I saw that they had a Cold Time in their hand. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
It's sick because I try to like go to like different bars and like restaurants and shit like that as often as I can, and it's sick when I go to a place I've never been before and it's just like on tap right there. I'm like, my boy Evan.
That means y'all doing the work.
Yo, Evan introduced me to the head honcho, the Revolution head honcho yesterday. And I was like, yeah, gee, these two products right here.
He did have both of them.
I had them both. And I'm like, the Super Zero.
He said these two products right here, they're beverages.
Yeah.
These two products right here.
The Cold Town and the Super Zero, my favorite beverages out right now, for real. For real, because I ain't gonna lie, G. Before, when they just had Fist City and all of that shit used to be making me too drunk, bro. I used to drink that shit, get drunk as hell. And they done finally made a product that's catered to my level of drinking, my style of drinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fist Cities will have me folded for real.
Yeah, dude.
Anti-heroes that have me folded.
Yeah, see, exactly. I was talking about that shit yesterday. Yeah.
Remember that time we did the pod and I think you were taking me home, like I barely walked to your car.
Yo,
folding up those fucking
that shit funny.
8.0
For real.
But yeah, I'm glad the people finally know for real. That was crazy. Everybody had a blue can for real.
And they had the blow up big can there too. That shit could be a fucking like what is it called? Like landmark or something. Like if you're like trying to find your friends, like, yo, let's meet at the Cold Time can.
Yo, that's how I found y'all.
Because you could see it everywhere. It's like huge. It's insane.
So who's playing at the Rumble tonight?
Oh, gosh.
Out of Pocket. Yeah, that's who I wanted to see tonight. Out of Pocket for real.
Great band name. CMI. Yeah. Modern Life is War.
Oh yeah, you really want to see them.
I really want to see
I ain't never heard them before.
Yeah, you got it.
And I have to catch fucking nachos, dude, because I fucked around and fucked up and missed them yesterday.
Yeah,
So-
y'all didn't go to the after show yesterday, right?
No.
Oh,
But
and-
hopefully, supposedly there is one tonight. and
It
I
is.
hope
It's
that
at
was-
Beat Kitchen, right? I think it's at
But I
Beat
thought
Kitchen.
that's what was yesterday. But
There was one
whatever,
for each
we'll
day.
figure-
There's one each
There's
day.
one for each day.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, and also Hope Conspiracy. That's like the big one for me.
Oh yeah.
They're from Boston. They've been around since '97 or something like that. They're an old band for sure.
And what's
They
today?
do not play shows. And this has been one of my favorite bands for a really long time. And for some reason, they never played Dallas. There was like, they had some weird beef with Dallas. I never got to see them when they were
Damn,
active.
that's like Rick Ross in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll never get Rick Ross in Chicago.
Why?
Was he here for
Because-
Vegan Deal?
Because remember when he had that song, he was, but if we do see Rick Ross, it's gonna be some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the first time he was here when he was here for Vegan Dale last year. I think it was the first time he was here in a while because he had got into it with the gangs and shit. Remember he had the Larry Hoover song, and they said you gotta pay tax and tariff for using that for real. They shot his car up for real.
That's crazy.
He ain't been hit. Now he be very careful when he come to Chicago.
Yeah.
Damn. That's insane.
That's nuts.
That is
How
crazy.
corny.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
What's some of your favorite Pitchfork memories, Bailey?
I said it on the Sessions podcast.
Oh yeah, and that's out by the way. Y'all should go check that out.
yeah.
We haven't us the Face Value Podcast guest on the Session Podcast, our homie Zoe. So go find that on YouTube for real shit. Actually funny as hell. A lot of funny shit I said I forgot.
Yeah, I have so many though. But I said on there, like seeing the bass god, like I saw Bjork at Pitchfork.
That's
like I've
crazy,
seen.
yeah.
I remember when we saw
Animal-
the bass guy. I had on that pink hat and I threw it to him and he caught it and put it on.
Hell yeah.
That's tight.
What's funny about Lil B, like back in Lil B prime, yo, like he would be performing and niggas would just throw gifts to him on stage
Yeah.
for real.
Yes, very positive. Very positive.
Like, he used to be playing, niggas just be take their shirt off, throw it up there. Niggas was throwing shoes up there. Niggas throwing sunglasses up there. He would just be putting all that
Brandon,
shit
if
on.
you're listening, we love you, dog, and we see you. Wink, nudge.
I was
man.
with you that Bjork time, and she had that Tesla coil above the
Yeah.
stage. That shit was fire.
Damn, that's sick. That's a bucket list.
She had like a crazy thing going on too, and they had to shut it down for the weather too, and that was insane.
Yeah, it started
Yeah, she had
storming.
like this crazy
How
orb.
perfect.
Yeah, it
That's
was
sick.
almost like she was Storm from
Yeah.
fucking X-Men, and
That's
then
awesome.
she had to. She was like, "I'm sorry, you guys," with her little voice.
Yeah.
I have to shut it down because of the weather, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
Did she start back up?
I don't think that she did.
Damn.
Yeah, they had to cancel it. But
Yeah.
she played most of her set though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was toward the end of her set.
I seen Animal Collective there a billion times. That
Sure.
used to be like how De La Soul like shows up on Pitchfork's lineup all the time. Animal Collective used to do that all the time. And
Yeah.
people are like, "You're gonna go," and I feel like Perry, you even said this. You're gonna go to Pitchfork again to see Animal Collective again. I'm like, hell yeah, fuck, and drop some acid. Fuck is you talking about? Last year was smooth though. Bon Iver, I was off the
Was
shrooms.
that last year?
That was last
Oh
year.
yeah.
Oh, we saw.
I saw Lauren
I'ma say
Hill
his
one
name
year.
wrong.
Oh yeah, the Lauren Hill. Yeah, we was
saw
there.
Lauryn
Wasn't I
Hill,
with
too.
you?
You probably.
Well, I
would've.
think that.
I think that's when we like first kind of met for real.
Probably.
Yeah.
Damn, that might check out actually. Yeah, those are my favorite memories.
Yo,
Friendship.
For real. I love it, dude.
I remember one time we was there and we seen Blood Orange,
Mm-hmm.
and then we ran into him at the food stand and like was kicking it
Dev
with him for a
Hines.
minute. And then I remember right after that we went to go see MIA.
Nice.
See, remember I told you, I was telling Evian yesterday, I was like, I think I even saw MIA here.
And then like right after MIA, we turned around and Dev Hines was standing right there, and he was like, "I'm waiting on R. Kelly." We were like, "Can we watch it with you?" Like, "Yeah, come watch it with me, G." And we watched Kills with Blood Orange.
So insane. So insane.
Yeah, Kels was letting doves out and shit. It was doves.
Yeah,
flying and shit.
dude. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I'll never forget that
I
shit.
remember sitting there and being like,
And this was before all the
This
cancel.
before
Yeah, I was
all
just
of
about to
this
say,
shit.
was this pre-lounge?
This is before all of
Yes.
that. But I remember sitting there, I was like, I've seen R. Kelly so many times in like the streets and shit, but never have I heard him sing before.
Yeah, I'd never seen him perform before that time, and it was right before. And I'll just remember that one moment if you want to separate the artist from the music or whatever, because I really loved R. Kelly, and I thought that Pitchfork was so lit for having him there.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is like major. I'm gonna see R. Kelly, and then
And then it went to shit.
alas, here we are.
But yeah, like Evan said, trash talk. That was my first time seeing trash. My first and only time seeing trash talk, and that shit was fire.
Wiz Khalifa played at that same stage 1 year.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's like off on the side.
that was at North Coast. I was there for that.
Oh yeah, same ground.
Same grounds. It was the exact same stage where it's at. Yeah.
Do I ever do
was
this
definitely there for
transition?
that. No.
Speaking of everything going to shit,
Speaking of Amber Rose,
the
stupid
world
ass.
might be going to shit.
Amber Rose, stupid ass. I mean, I guess we gotta start it off with. Do we gotta start off with Trump getting shot first?
I just will say this. Everyone knows what happens, right? We could just fast forward. I just care about my friends' opinions, right? Do you guys think that this was set up or not? Your
Yes.
short answers.
Well, first, if my initial was like, yeah, how could it not be? But like now, just like maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
Did you see what the dude looked like?
Yeah, I
that looked
see
like a
what it
like why?
It looked
you
like
know-
a school. Looked like a nigga that was shooting somebody.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what they used to call him at school. They don't even call him at school.
But like, I don't want to make. I'm. It's hard for me to say it, but I am glad Trump didn't get killed because that would have been crazy for real.
I mean, I never want.
Why are you glad?
Because like,
Yeah,
it
glad
might have
is a
been
crazy word.
that he didn't die because he's a human being still.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
say like I don't know.
I don't want
glad.
nobody to get shot in the head.
Yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
nobody. So like, I'm glad that he didn't get shot in the head.
I'm unmoved that he didn't get shot in the head. That's what I'll say. I'm unmoved.
But like, that's a little too close for comfort. I don't like. That's the thing. I'm like, the odds of that happening just hitting his ear, and I also feel like when they take that little pamper off his ear, now his shit needs to look like on some Frankenstein shit because I feel like if you get hit in your ear, your whole ear should fly off, bro. With a sniper rifle.
yeah.
I feel like your whole ear
It
should
should be
blown
disintegrated. It sounds like they would have to grow an ear on a rat's back or
Off. I feel like
something.
I feel like they should at least have to tie your ear back on for real. So
Unbelievable.
I believe it more if when he take the shit off and it look like some Frankenstein shit.
I'm fucking dead. Yeah.
Cause that's a little and like that. Like the main reason I felt like it had to be set up because I was like, I remember when Trump came to Chicago and they had all the streets blocked off for like a week before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Secret Service be scouting out like
downtown
all of the
was-
places
yeah.
that somebody could. Like, how did they just let a motherfucker with a sniper rifle?
This little kid.
That's crazy.
That right. You know how they have like, and all I've ever said about it is like, you know how they have this. Okay, the unliving themselves bombers.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me.
You don't think, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I saw the dude, it was just like interesting because, like, we don't know the circumstance, but again, because it was just that and it was like a graze and it's just like that was allowed to even happen. Like, what if it was set up like that?
that's
if
what
somebody had wanted to die for their country or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, what if it was something like that?
I don't know. All I know is that like to get in with a sniper rifle, like a sniper rifle was a big gun. Like if you pick up the sniper rifle on Halo, that bitch hanging off your back, big as hell for real.
Yeah.
On any video game
But
for
they
real.
put that shit together.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
They put
it's
it-
almost
but they
like
put it
somebody let
together.
them in or some shit. You know
But
what I'm
they
saying?
put those together though. Like you can dismantle a gun like all the way down. You can put it in your
that's
pants
right.
leg. And damn, nice. That's why, because Homer is on the fucking screen and shit. God damn.
Great timing.
That was the Simpsons button. Sorry, y'all.
My bad.
But yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it seemed fishy to me. It seemed fishy just
Yeah.
because the fact that but you right, he could have broke it down, but still, nigga, you can't get into. They won't let you into Salt Shed and shit without white. Like
They won't let you into
Going in your bed.
Soldier Field.
you can't go to
fanny
Wicker Park
pack.
Fest, bro, without them looking in your bag.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It's
When
almost
we
like,
saw Kanye West for that Donda shit, bro, we was hiding our bags in the trees because they weren't clear. And we just had fanny packs, like little packs, and they were like, "You can't bring that in here."
So like that's
it
the only
wasn't
thing that make it suspect. And it was just like too close for comfort. Like
Yeah.
it actually hit you. So that means if you had turned your head a microsecond earlier, like it could have been over with. Like that's crazy for real.
Yeah.
And I hope that should nobody get their head blowed off like that for real.
Yeah.
If anyone though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then fast
the
forward. And then fast forward to Amber Rose stupid ass.
Yeah, man, that was just unfortunate. And
What did she do?
So Amber Rose
spoke
spoke
on it
at
briefly.
Yeah, she spoke at one of the Republican rallies that happened this week
What?
for real. Yeah, she was first off, like, why Amber Rose? For real?
Why did Lil Pump do that?
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like all of these, Sleepy Hollow, Chef G,
What?
How does Donald Trump even know about
the Detroit niggas.
But that's like, the
but
media
I think it was
team
like, who was with
reaches
them in
out.
Detroit?
That's so alarming.
Street niggas fuck with them.
Yeah, that is true.
But also, this is how I look at it at surface level. You know how you and Perry, you and Jimmy be talking about how bullying has to come back or whatever. I do feel like surface level, because I don't have any political
good old
whatever
days.
about anything, but I really think that you guys make me lose my thought.
I'm sorry.
That people think that like Democrats are just like too soft. So it's thinking
Oh,
like
yeah.
Yeah,
hood
no,
niggas
yeah,
fucking with
facts.
them.
Yeah, no, that's
it
exactly-
kind of
that's literally
almost
what it
makes
is.
sense.
It's literally what it is.
And I think Perry was, even when he was breaking down like Democrats be like moving like it's like they're trying to win a popularity contest. So like anything to just like us, please.
Yeah,
please,
even
please.
though they on the
and like
same
the
bullshit.
Republicans will be like, well, we want you to like us, but this is what we're saying it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And like you can either like it or you can go over there.
Yeah,
And I
almost
feel
over.
like I can see how some hood niggas would like that because they would think Democrat, like they're not going to change anything.
Yeah,
'cause
they
they're
about
too
money
soft.
for real.
And that's
Yeah.
all I could think about. That.
Yeah, in Detroit, he brought out Peasy and Icewear Bezel.
Wow.
What? See,
Yeah.
that's because he's paying niggas. That's so.
And remember, he
it's
got
so
Kodak. Remember, he
annoying.
got Kodak out of jail.
Yeah.
That's literally what,
Like street
And-
niggas got
That's
Trump.
embarrassing as fuck. Dog.
and like I'll see like random like little interviews and shit like on the internet, stupid shit, and they'll be asking them like Trump or Biden. They'll ask like street niggas and they're always like
Niggas
Trump.
had money when Trump was in office. That's what they gonna say.
Yeah, they always talk about the stimmy.
Yeah, the stimmy,
oh
the
god.
PPPs.
Yeah,
Oh my god, you're right.
yeah
You're
niggas
right.
are sold after that.
Biden's out anyway now.
Yeah, I think he pulling
Perry
out.
came up to me at Pitchfork yesterday. He was like, Bailey, you heard that shit? He was just shaking his head. I was like, no fucking way. I was like, Perry, do I cry right now? And he was like, don't cry right now. Because I'm like, that is the worst news I could have ever heard. I
Yeah.
thought that was a joke. I was like, what do you mean he's dropping?
If they gotta file somebody new, it's only 3 months.
Who
Yo,
is
but
the
we-
other
we-
guys?
We are. I'm sorry, we did get a little off subject. Though.
Oh
What
yeah,
about
yeah.
Amber
Amber
Rose?
Rose,
Oh yeah,
stupid ass.
sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Amber Rose went up there talking and shit about her support for Trump and shit.
That's
and like,
crazy.
Up there talking, they was like, Amber, what you say? They say Bailey, rapper Amber Rose.
They
I'm like,
they had like, when she walked up on stage, they had the big jumbotron and it said Amber Rose, rapper and influencer. And I was like, huh?
Rapper is crazy.
And that was before influencer. So I was just like, wait, did I miss something? I'm like, they're getting mixed up
My
with like who
thing
she's
is-
sleeping with.
My thing
as
is,
opposed to what she
my
does.
thing is that like earlier this week, Trump announced his like vice president. I forgot the nigga name, but he's the nigga that has one of those hard stances on abortion and shit. That like, no, it don't matter, no months, no circumstance, like if it's detrimental to the mother's health or none of that shit. He don't care about none of that shit. It's just bam, for real.
And it doesn't make sense when Amber, it doesn't make sense when Amber Rose literally brought together all of these women to do that fucking slut walk.
Right?
Like, it just doesn't, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're definitely living in a simulation. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
how
Like,
backwards is that for real?
She doesn't have a
reverse
team.
feminism for real.
You know what I'm saying, dude? And that's why men will never take us serious like that when you start talking all that feminist shit, because like there's so many people with whatever their celebrityism that shouldn't be leading the pack of women trying to get together to change shit when they'll switch up like this. Like, how embarrassing.
Yo. Yeah, yo, that shit made me mad for real. I was like, gee,
Everyone's got a price though, dog.
Yeah, that's what it is. They be giving her a big bag, boy. But I'm just like,
Probably
why
not even that big, dog.
Why Amber Rose to give a bag to? Like, who on the team thought Amber Rose?
But the women though, again, she did the slut walk thing.
Oh my god, that shit is crazy.
Not that I listened to any of the whatever speech or whatever the fuck she was saying, but you know, she could have got like that was plain. That makes sense almost, but that's like so crazy. Like this is really Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's really Game of Thrones.
I guess it's just like it's crazy to think in a board meeting they were talking and they picked Amber Rose out of everyone in the world.
Same thing. It's like crazy that they picked Iceware Vezo. Have you guys heard of Iceware Vezo?
Right, bro. Right. That's some sad shit. I will delete these niggas' music right off my fucking phone, dog.
Yeah.
Cause that's just like weird, bro. Like niggas really be street hood ass niggas, bro.
I heard
really voting for the ops.
All the other like radio stations and shit I've been listening to was talking about how like they was talking about how Amber Rose like don't consider herself black, like what Jocelyn said. Remember what Jocelyn said for real?
Yeah.
And they was like, gee, if you gonna do that, gee, like I could see you probably Jocelyn was probably right this whole time.
Yeah, facts. But we didn't talk about it last time. But Candace,
What happened?
Candace Owens or whatever.
Yeah, we didn't talk about
Fucking Eminem called her Candace.
Gabrielle Confederacy.
Fucking dead. But it's giving all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Any part of you, I don't know, whatever. Like it goes into the whole colorism thing. I feel sorry for any ambiguous people of color out there, you know, because like I can't fault you for like your choices, because if people have always, especially us, have shown that you don't belong, like, oh yeah, you could pass, like, you know what I mean? So like for her to be like, oh, I don't consider myself black, like, okay, what can I do? I can't even save your ass, because if people have been telling you your entire life that you don't count, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, and like,
And you'll be lost.
not saying
in
it's the
world.
same thing, but it's very similar to like us being three old kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what they said to me, so I know what
Hell
they said.
yeah,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
all of us know that. I promise you, all of us know that. Hell
I've
yeah.
got called some crazy
Same,
shit.
bro. I promise you.
By niggas for real.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I could only
It's
understand.
almost. I'm sorry, no, not to cut you off. It's almost worse on that level.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know?
indeed.
Like I sent Bailey a video earlier this week of Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar was talking about the Kendrick and Drake beef, about like just what Bailey was saying about what Bailey's been saying about the beef all the time, about like counting, like trying to validate other people's blackness and shit, telling people that they not black and shit like that. He was like some brothers from Canada came to me with some concerns about the Kendrick Lamar song.
Yeah.
Respect or whatever to him for what he's done and shit, but it's hard to take him seriously.
You know, I mean,
Indeed.
he's just the blackest nigga on earth.
But it's just like,
I don't
what's
agree.
his name? Farrakhan or whatever?
Yeah, he was on Farrakhan.
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Farrakhan was a misogynistic asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was still talking that Malcolm shit and like finding you're true to yourself, but like empowering the black man, but like at what cost, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you'll dog women out and stuff like that. Like,
Well, I just know my grandmama always said, if you got one drop of black in you, you black for real.
Yeah.
That's what my grandma always told me.
I feel like if they, and I can't
never
ride
even
for
questioned nobody else,
anyone's like experience, but I just feel like if you've ever felt that feeling, that you're one of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If someone made you feel that feeling, even if you were like quote unquote white passing, everyone, I promise you, dude, because the world is like, it's built on hate and stuff. So like just trying to segregate people or be prejudiced for any reason. These ambiguous people of color know the feeling I'm talking about. So if you felt it before, whether you accept it or you reject it, when people reminded you that you were not like them, even if we look at them like they're white passing, if white people have reminded you that you don't look like them, that's what I'd be breaking. You know what I'm saying? Like one of us, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a horrible feeling.
It's so
and we
weird because
gotta-
I've never looked at nobody and tried to do that to them.
Right, bro.
It's never even been a thought that ever went through my mind.
I've never looked at someone and like tried to like analyze, like scan their like I don't know. I don't get
Yeah,
it.
like, what are you?
Care.
What are you? What
Yeah.
are you? I've never said that shit, bro.
What are you is crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's
That's so out of pocket.
biracial black girl. That's niggas' first lines. What are you? Because I know you just not black. And I'm like, why can't I just be black? And then niggas have nothing to say. But that's another topic for another time.
And then what do you do with that information after they tell you? What do you do? Where do you go from there?
I've seen some crazy ass documentaries about this shit, and a lot of women talk about this. It's just like, yeah, like, okay, so then you want to bed me and have a baby with me because you know that your baby is gonna come out looking or have better hair or so.
Exotic.
Yeah, dude, it's so cringy. We gotta change as a people, y'all.
Yeah,
we gotta
real.
change as human beings, everybody. Yeah, man.
Well, shit. So yeah, we were just talking about Supreme getting bought.
Yeah, who they get bought by? I will never be able to
So yeah,
pronounce
Supreme
it.
was owned by VF Corp, which is like Vanity Fair, right?
Yeah.
They were about
Yeah, Vanity
they
Fair.
bought them a couple. What was it, like 5 years ago now, something like that. 2020, something like that. But they just sold them to it's an Italian company name. How the fuck you say this shit? That's how you say it, right there. Essilor
Essilor Luxottica.
Luxottica.
Essilor Lozada.
Yeah. And I think it's an eyewear brand or like they distribute eyewear brands. Anything that has Luxottica in the name is usually eyewear.
Yeah, they said Ray-Ban, Oakley. They
Yeah.
do Dolce and Gabbana, Chanel, Coach.
You said Coach with your whole fucking chest.
Perry
Yeah,
loves
I love
Coach so
I love
much.
Coach
some
is
good
sick.
Coach shit for real.
Coach is awesome.
And now Coach and Supreme are literally the same brand in the same price tier.
Perry's waiting. Perry's waiting to
No,
get
the
his
price
Coach
point-
wallet, Coach Supreme wallet.
The price point's not gonna go up for Supreme.
No, I was just saying. No, I said Supreme and Coach are at the same price point under the same company. They the same shit now. For real.
Yeah.
Cause you would go up in Coach and be like, how much is this little side bag? You'd be like $400.
Yeah, because they use really good leathers with Coach. Coach is, I don't think Coach is slept on.
It's kind of slept on for real. I
think maybe in like our little world, but
Yeah.
I think in the
In the-
real world,
yeah, right,
like
right.
outside of like bags and shit like that,
Yeah.
like Coach has runway shows, you know what I'm saying? And then people aren't sleeping on Coach.
outside of our in the
Yeah.
regular world, they
Yeah.
not slept
Yeah.
on for real. Like,
You guys
would
are
notice
more
a nigga with a
fashion
tag.
forward than me, right? When I think of Coach, it's definitely giving old to me, and I don't know where I'm
But
pulling
Coach
that
be
from.
dropping their clothes. They be
Man.
kind of hard for real. They be
Because
like
Barry
Michael
is
B.
always,
Jordan and shit.
Barry is always
they gotta
vouched
do-
for Coach, and I just don't understand.
Yeah, because they stay getting like good designers or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
So it's cool. They make good shit. Their clothes, their actual clothing is so sick.
Yeah, I'll be like the leather jacket got a fire for real.
It's not like it's not like super avant-garde or anything, but it's just like super high quality like
Okay.
Yeah.
basics. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But yeah, that's cool. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like
how do you
Supreme's
feel
been-
about this, Nate? Yeah.
I feel like Supreme's just being passed around for real. Like,
Didn't they just get? Didn't
Like-
something like this already just happen?
yeah, Vanity Fair.
Oh,
Vanity
oh,
Fair,
that's
yeah.
Snap.
We
Okay,
talked
okay.
about it
Yeah, I
at
was
this
about
table
to say,
not
didn't
that
we-
long ago.
Yeah, I was like, didn't we just? I have deja vu
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, I mean, shit, they probably just either because they sold it for less than they bought it for. I think that, I don't know how many billions, but they sold it for less than they bought it for.
It was 1.5 Bs.
And they probably paid like 2 something for it, I think. 2.1
Yeah.
or some
Oh,
shit
VF
like
paid
that.
2.1. Yeah.
Yeah. So they probably just didn't have felt like they didn't have the resources. Maybe I could see that happening. Being like, oh, it's not like we ain't got the right people to make this profitable. So let's just get it off.
What's happening to Supreme?
Right.
I don't think. I feel like nothing's happening to Supreme.
I feel like it's the same as
Supreme.
always.
I feel like Supreme. It's just like funny to hear that shit because I feel like they're growing so much.
Right.
They just opened a Chicago store. I never thought that would happen.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's crazy. We actually getting stores now. For
Yeah.
like the vape store just open. I never thought I'd see a vape store
Yeah,
in Chicago.
that still seems otherworldly. Shout out to Ease World.
Come to Chicago just to shop. We've been having stores.
Nah, but okay, fair enough. But like shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like there'll never be a Stussy storefront in Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
You
This
never
isn't
know.
Fairfax. You feel
way.
me?
Yeah.
You know?
Like I remember like going to LA for the first time and walking down Melrose and being like, these are all the internet brands, all in physical manifestation.
Yeah.
Like we just go in and cop for real.
Even like growing up within that shit, like I would see like certain stores on Fairfax and be like shocked that they are big enough to have a storefront.
You know what I'm saying? I remember like Joy Rich.
Yeah, oh my God.
Joy Rich
They have a store?
Yeah, I remember going to Fear of God store. Like they have a Fear of God store.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, people forget about storefronts. So yeah, like to your point, Perry, yeah, it's cool. Like, and you're right. We're definitely a shopping ass city, but I feel like it's just all big box like department stores
Louis,
for real.
you know what I'm saying?
And then like the super high fashion houses or whatever. But yeah, it's cool to see a fucking. I haven't even been yet, but it's cool that we have a fucking vape store. I can say that.
Yeah.
You know what I
dude,
mean,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I
I'll
haven't
never
even
buy
been to
anything out of there, but like it's there. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they dropped some Vans. Ever put those
Yeah.
Vans in the chat this week? They dropped some Vans. What they do? An old school?
The old school.
They did old school and is that what is that, Evan? That's like an old school mid, basically, right? I don't even know what to call
I
that.
don't fuck with that one.
Yeah, I have a pair, but I don't wear them a lot. But
Highs are sick.
yeah,
alright.
yeah,
Skate highs.
yeah,
They got the Starbolts on there.
yeah.
Is that what it's
They look
called?
Starble,
cool.
I like that
I
though.
just made that up.
No, I know what you mean though. And then they have the classic Bape camo too. It's like one side is like hot pink and light pink, and then blue and like light blue. They're fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna be $250 guaranteed though. I didn't look at the price point, but
Which is insane.
yeah.
But
Once Bape collabs with your, even if it's a cheaper brand like Vans, it's going up crazy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Hell yeah.
For the
I
exact
love
same.
Babe so much. I was just
Yeah.
telling Perry probably last month or 2 months ago, I started actually looking at Babe like that, and I
Yeah.
never did before. And I started seeing some shit, like going to their website, I started seeing some shit, and I'm like, God damn, this is so fire. But
Yeah.
it's like $500.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's-
golly.
I feel like it's
outside of my price
The
point.
Supreme Air Force Ones more expensive than regular Air Force Ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they are. They're like 25. They not much
yeah.
though.
I think the Supreme Air Force ones are like 120.
Yeah, something like that
Yeah.
for real. But they sell out instantly, boy.
Yeah. I keep trying to get them.
Yeah, I ain't finna hold you. I keep trying to get them bitches too. Fuck. Just for that little red.
Just offer a stamp.
Yeah, that little red blip on the
That's the
side.
thing is, I get it if I get it for real. If
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I ain't finna pay resale for no stupid ass
Hell
shit
no.
like that.
That's what
Not for
Depop
that.
is for, bro.
They when they first released those, they said in like that like press release or whatever you want to call it, like they said we will always be making these. These will not be rare. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Facts.
I kind of want the brown ones on my UPS
Oh,
I keep seeing
now with the shorts.
shit. I kind of right? I went
keep-
to
go ahead. Go
I
ahead,
went
go
to I
ahead.
went to Supreme. I tried to get them and I was like, I don't know. An all brown sneaker is wild.
I think you can pull it off. But I feel you though, bro. I don't know how to approach brown. Fuck.
You know what else? Like I never thought I'd see for real is like now, like when I go to the mall and shit, it's mad like little hype beast stores.
Yeah, dog.
Like that shit is actually crazy. I never thought I would see that shit. Like I'd be in like Woodfield or some shit.
Yeah.
And they got the Yeezy store.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the sneakers wrapped up.
And I'll be like, how, and like the markup on them bitches be ridiculous.
Super
for real.
ridiculous, yo. Not too long ago, me and Evan were going. This is for Jimmy's birthday. We're going to get Jimmy's birthday gift, and we're driving down Milwaukee, and I'm like, there are so many of these fucking stores, like,
Yeah.
like round 2 at stores,
The hype
what I mean?
beast stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yo.
like, there's literally like 6, like within like a quarter mile. You know what I mean? They're all right there.
Cause what's the other one? What's that one? Snatch, stash.
Yeah, Stash. That's kind of like a regular.
Yeah, that's a
sneaker
regular
store.
shoe store. That's
But
been there for.
there's
yeah.
like I forget the names.
Yeah,
of
I
them.
don't
It's like
wanna- yeah, I don't
upscale
wanna-
hype and
Yeah.
you know.
And then like they be at the mall and shit. They got
Yeah.
them at the outlet mall and
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, damn, for real. It's and then like I be hearing on the internet, like I don't know for sure, but I just feel like I keep seeing shit about like the resale market dying. So
Yeah, I think it's slowly declining, but it's never gonna die.
What
Yeah,
do
it's
you
never
mean?
gonna die, but like slowly declining for
They're
real.
What do
trying.
you mean?
I think just like the companies are trying to like kind of police that shit better.
Oh, so you
like-
can't resell your shit.
Well, so you can resell your shit, but like they're just trying to,
But make it
trying
a
to, like,
fair price.
Yeah, make it a fair price, and they're trying to like get rid of bots a little bit and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
So yeah,
Because I seen like you know, shout out Dre the Shoe God. Like I be watching his videos and shit, and he be like, "These just sitting. Go ahead and get
Yeah.
these because they just sitting." And like he a real shoe nigga for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like he be like, "I'm glad."
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want something that you could just go get it type.
yeah,
shit.
that's the best.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like it's getting like that now. Cause like they didn't force this shit to a place that like common sense will tell you that it's stupid to pay $600 for
Yeah.
a pair.
Hell
of shoes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That another nigga got for $200.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still feel that way about what is the shoe? The shatter boards, bro.
Oh yeah. God, such a good shit.
In my size, that shit is like almost $600, and
Yeah.
I just like can't, cause it looks like shoes that I have, but it's like I love Halloween and stuff, and
Yeah.
those are the colors, and it's
Yeah.
not even like white on there; it's like cream,
Yeah.
like an off white. It's like it's the perfect shoe, but $600, that shit is crazy. That shit is so regular, and I don't even think people would be like, "Ooh," when I
Yeah.
wear them,
Yeah,
it'll
they
look
would.
regular. Oh, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I wonder what they're
People
doing.
will know for sure.
Right.
I wonder what
that
they're
I paid
doing,
the
yo.
Oh no, not that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I wonder what Nike's approach is to like do that. Are they just like making more of the shoes?
Probably a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I know they be coming down on the custom dudes now. One of them other custom dudes got sued
Yeah.
this week for real.
They run. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
They run down
that
on
was
everybody.
For 20 million or something.
Let me see which one it was.
What for doing like how they change the colors and stuff?
Yeah. So you
Just
know.
buying forces and painting them. different
Yeah,
colors.
well, that I don't think they run down on people as much for that, but it's like it'll be people like John Geiger. And
Oh, it
like-
was a
or
shoe surgeon.
Or well, they'll customize the shoe, but they're still using that logo, or they'll freak the logo. You know what I'm saying? It's not like in lawsuits and shit like that. Like especially when it comes to like biting, so to speak.
It's like a percentage,
yeah,
right?
it's like a little percentage or whatever. So like that like Nike tried to sue Bape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like you said, the star. What did you call it?
The Starbolts.
Which is so
Star
crazy because
Bulls,
they
yes.
sued them like 25 years later.
Yo.
They did
Did
this
they
like
win?
last year.
Did they win?
I don't
Nike,
think
yeah.
I think
They
they
did?
did. I think they did. Or are they still in it? I don't know. I don't know
No,
that.
they're still using that logo, so how could they have won?
No, I think it was for the silhouette of the shoe though.
But what if they're just paying them though?
That's probably, I mean,
Paying them for the rights or whatever.
yeah, we.
Like we're not gonna change the star bolt. So how much do you
I
want?
gotta look more into that. I'm speaking on it.
Yeah, because I don't
shit
actually
about
know
it, but-
what happened to that. Oh, they settled.
Oh,
They
okay.
settled.
Cool.
See, yeah, everyone's getting a piece of the pie type
But
shit.
yeah, they sued shoe surgeon for 60 mil.
God damn.
Damn.
They said stop expeditiously. Oh my god.
Yeah, because he would like take them and like make them alligator skin and
Yeah.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
His
like
shit is
custom-
ill
Did
too.
But it's not like you can buy them.
Did Dapper Dan get sued ever?
Probably.
Because what you guys
Well,
are
he was
saying
Gucci,
right now
though. He
is
did-
making me think of just
did,
that.
He did, and then collabed with Gucci. So like,
Sick.
yeah, it all
Yeah.
went full circle for sure.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, John, you said it was shoe surgeon, yeah. But you can't just buy those, can you?
Exactly. So why are they making?
I think they're just in limited quantities for
Yeah, true.
You
yeah.
can buy
He
one,
might
yeah.
do like a small size run of
You know what I'm
stuff.
saying? Yeah, yo, cause like some of that shit be dope for real. Like it was the
Yeah.
same thing. Remember when Nas X had the little shoes with the blood on them?
Yeah,
and shit?
yeah.
You ever see the nigga that like dipped the Timberlands and like rubber and shit at the bottom had a different
Yeah.
colors at the bottom?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
should be going hard.
Yeah. BBC made a pair of those. Pause.
That's funny as hell.
I'm fucking dead.
Billionaire Boys Club, I mean.
I've been I watched this documentary. It was interesting this last week. It was called How Music Got Free.
Yeah.
And then like they broke down like how downloaded music became even a thing for real. And they was talking about like how the MP3 got formed and shit like that.
Oh, sick. Oh, I did see this.
You saw that
Yeah,
shit?
I didn't see the whole thing, but yeah, I saw some of it. Yeah.
It's on Hulu, I believe. But like it was throwing me back to them days, them early days. Yo, I was young as hell on these platforms. I was like 10, 11 years old.
We were paying money for.
Yeah.
Niggas don't know about paying, what is it, like $1 for like a song on Apple Music until niggas didn't want to do that anymore. And then we had LimeWire.
Nah, I was already on it before.
I was not.
I was pirating music before.
I didn't know until I knew. I had probably 5 songs and I was like, wait a second.
Why is it called pirating music?
Because
they're trying to make you feel like a, yeah.
Stealing it, almost on pirate shit on the internet for real, yo. Pirate Bay.
Yeah, I fucked with Pirate Bay. Pirate Bay was the one.
What's up?
Still use Pirate Bay.
Yeah, that was still a thing. Yeah.
Because LimeWire had all the viruses and the Trojans and stuff.
Like,
Arr, matey.
You download a song and then you would just get like.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. I used to think I was gonna get caught by the feds always because of all of the FBI symbols, and you know that'd be at the beginning of like our VHS. Like, this is aging me, but we'd have the previews and it'd be like, make sure you don't copy this, or
the bigger the FBI font, the more of a threat.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
nervous.
Policia.
I started pirating music in 5th grade. It was the year 2000.
It was the year 2000.
My grandfather is a music buff. He's a music head. Yeah. And he heard that you can download free music on the internet.
He taught you.
So he went and copped the internet and a computer. My granddad was like, I heard you can download music on this computer. I need you to figure out how to do it. And that's how we got our first computer in the house.
That's fucking hilarious. So I love that.
Yeah,
Napster. He was like, it's called Napster. Figure it out. I figured that shit out, and I was gone, bro.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Napster's the first one you used?
Hell yeah. And like,
Mine was LimeWire.
Yeah.
sure.
LimeWire was probably
LimeWire was tough.
I went through hella for real. I was Napster first, then I was Kazaa,
Yeah, because I was.
then I was
I didn't even know about
LimeWire,
Kazaa.
and then I was before LimeWire I was Morpheus.
Ooh.
Damn, I don't know what that was. What?
Yeah, I have
The
Morpheus.
Matrix? Neo.
And then I was on LimeWire, and then I was on SoulSeek.
Yeah, SoulSeek
And
was
still
the
to this
illest.
day, I am on SoulSeek.
Are you real?
Hell yeah.
That's tight.
SoulSeek still cracking for real.
Yeah.
But like I never knew exactly how it worked for real.
Yeah.
And like they was breaking down how they was doing it for real. Like they had like these little groups. They said it was originally, so what happened was they first off the nigga created the compression algorithm to compress songs down to an MP3 so that songs were like the file size was small enough that you can send it over the internet without losing quality of music for real. And that's how it all started. And they said they had a little chat room, and like the chat room was really used to like send games and software and shit like that. And then niggas found out that they could boost a song down to a shareable size. And then they just start going crazy on there, and it went from there for real. And they was saying like the niggas that like was the niggas that was putting the music up, like I never really knew how the music was getting up there for real. And they broke down how it was. Like I just assumed it was like bunch of people, bunch of users all around, just everybody upload what they had. But nah, it was a set like 10 niggas. For real. That was just like, they were like, yo, some shit would come out and like we had stopped everything we was doing. They said it was in school. They was like, we gotta go put that shit up. And they'll figure out how to get it and shit. And they eventually got a plug to the CD factories and shit.
Oh, nice.
And they're like, yeah, so like the FBI and the government was finding individual people and like suing them. Cause remember they was doing that to get us scared and shit.
Yeah.
And they was popping niggas off, and like the record labels was trying to figure out where it was coming from. They was blaming producers. They was blaming engineers and shit. And like no one, and like took them a minute for them to be like, oh, it's the niggas at the CD plant for real.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know how you didn't think that off rip.
Exactly. Third party type shit.
How did that
Yeah.
benefit an engineer? I guess you pay him or pay him off or whatever, but like,
off rip for real.
You get caught though if you were in that little group,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, they
Literally look up the IP address, like, you did this.
the man.
I don't know if they have those detective capabilities back then.
Oh, okay.
And
true.
they went back and found the niggas, like interviewed like the niggas that was working at the plants and shit. And they were like, nigga, I was working at a factory job. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, he was like, niggas was taking CDs out of their drawers and shit.
Yeah.
And passing them off.
Yeah.
Getting paid for them bitches on the side for it. They was hitting niggas up like, hey, we got bread for this. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
That used to be my old lick.
That was my old, like, I remember, like, hold up, before we get off there, I was like, I'm like 12 years old, and like every week, my mama, my granddaddy, my mama boyfriend, everybody hitting me up with a list. Hey, I need you to, can you download these songs and put them on a CD?
You better have been charging, bro.
I mean, shit.
This is family.
It's family, but low key, that's how I started learning about different music for real. Cause all of them used to hit me and be like, I need you to make this CD. Can you make this CD and shit? And that's how I got on like a lot of old soul shit. That's why I be fucking with R&B so hard. That was my granddaddy. Like, hey, my granddaddy still to this day, he will not pay for a song for real. He got thousands and thousands and thousands of songs. And like, I'm like, granddad, you should be proud of yourself. He always talk about how he not good at computers and shit. I'm like, granddad, you old as hell. And you own this bitch for real. You good at computers for your age for real. That's funny as hell. But what else we got, man?
Let's see. I don't know, bro.
Denzel Curry. Pay to comment on social media. You should have
I was just going through our group chat and I
actually-
had seen that.
What happened?
Perry was just saying, he was just like,
I was
you know
trying
what
to-
would be a game changer is if you had to pay to comment on like on a post or whatever.
Yeah, because niggas just be on the internet saying whatever they want to say. And I was trying to figure out how,
For real, though.
how could you make this a way that niggas would think before they talked?
Yeah.
And I came to the conclusion, you had to pay 50 cents for every comment you leave for real. Maybe
Pay the rapper or pay 50 cents?
No, 50.
Are you paying Curtis Jackson or no, I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would make people what I feel like Jimmy did. I can't remember what he said, but he did have he shut it down.
Yeah, Jimmy shut it down. Jimmy was
He said it wouldn't work because X.
Yeah, but you got to think like if you pay 50 cents, pay 50 cents before you comment some racist shit under an Angel Reese photo.
You would, I would hope it would make you think about it a little bit more.
Yes.
People might pay 50.
They might. I feel like people are like petty. If it was like $1, maybe niggas would like reconsider.
Niggas will try to play it off as petty on the internet, but in real life, like, damn, I'm hurting.
Do I have dinner tonight or do I comment on this post?
Or do I call this person a nigger? Which one am I gonna do?
Like, shit, I can sleep on an empty stomach. Fuck it.
I gotta get this off.
Well, shit, we ain't gotta waste no more time. We got music to go see.
Yeah, I don't know. What time are we at?
Well, we good. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. We got y'all got Rumble to go to.
We got good music to see.
So do you.
Good people to see. Hey.